Pacific Pond Aquarium in Simi Valley. Exciting day out here. Got a little fire going on over the hill. Good news. Anyway, we're working on a pond liner that has some issues. It's got some rat holes. See these big old rat holes? Look at that, that's a big one. And then we got a little tiny one down here that's kind of low. It's a little tricky to get to that one, so that one's tough. And then we got one over here. So lots of holes. We got to patch everything up to the level of the waterfall. So that's our mission. Yeah, that would be a problem. Alright, so we immediately see some rodent damage. We're watching the water level to see how far it goes. So if this holds water, then we probably found the bottom of the hole, which would be nice. And move that one big rock. So now we have access, and actually reasonable access. That is patchable. So vacuum all the water and mud out of there. Vacuum all the gunk and mud and rat's nest out of here, and then once it's dry we can get in here and mess around. Looks like we can get it pretty flat. It's not going to be perfect, but if we have to, we could probably pop some more rocks out of here. I'd like to try patching it from the outside first and see how that looks. So here on this side, and probably patch both sides of that bottom one, and maybe just this one's easy, just patch this side of this one. We're working through this hole to get to the back of that hole, and we got the back of it cleaned up real nice. It was pretty clean to begin with. No water on that side normally, so it was really quite raw, fresh liner. So that's good news to start. And let that's not very hot there. There's no wind. Just gonna let it sit a minute and burn off the volatile chemicals. We're gonna trim the corners of these patches. They just stick better that way and less likely to come off. So we like rounded corners. Alright. Then we're going to make sure where we're going carefully. Boom. There it is. So I'm well on every side of those two holes from the back side. Got a real nice sticky patch on there. Oh yeah, feeling it on the bottom. It's nice and adhered. It feels good. Okay, cool. Next up, the big one. All right. And a couple more patches we did here already. These are bigger holes. And then we got a couple more to do. We got a small one at the bottom and a big one. And right there. All right. So there's our hole. So we got our patch cut and our plan. So our plan is to come down like that. Oop, we got that little piece there. So maybe like that. Go over a little bit. This one's patched from behind. That little hole there. Don't worry about that. So that gives us plenty there. We got a nice flat spot. Got plenty of coverage everywhere. All right, so that's the plan. Let it burn off just a little bit. Not quite thick enough there. . pretty good. Now it's holding it nice and flat. There we go. Another pretty good patch. It's all about having a nice flat surface when you hit that thing. Okay. We got that nice and flat right there. Use your plastic to rub all around the edges especially. Alright, there you go, good as new. That one came out real nice. The trick is getting it flat. If you can get it flat, you can get really good results with this. If you got a crease, good luck.